time no see. This is the first time I'm sitting down and filming a video in probably 3 or 4 months. It has been a very long time and it has been a very hectic last couple of months. As you may see, my background is different. I have moved house. So yeah, I am now living out on my own, all independent and stuff. It was my birthday a couple of days ago, so I'm now 23 years old. Oh, feels so old. I am not old, but I feel old right now. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to bore you with all the reasons why I haven't filmed in so long, but I have a day off today, so I figured I would sit down and film a couple of videos actually today, so I will have some ready to go for the next few weeks. I forgot how much I missed filming. I really missed it. Today I am here with a different kind of video. I am going to be doing like a makeup dupe, so I pretty much went through all my makeup and kind of swatched everything and found a lot of stuff that was very similar. Although I did do a very big makeup clean out recently and I gave a lot away to my friends, and I think some of the dupes I may have accidentally given away, but I will still let you guys know exactly what ones they are. I have like lipstick dupes, some blush ones and eyeshadow ones as well. So I'm just going to jump straight into it. I'm sorry if the audio is a little quieter than usual. I'm sitting a lot further back from the camera than I used to, so this is the first time I'm filming in a setup, so I'm still kind of tweaking some things, but hopefully it is okay. I'm going to do up close swatches of everything and insert it in so you can see it a bit better. But I'm going to start with lipsticks first up. The first lipstick I have a dupe for is MAC's Cream Cut, which is just a really nice neutral pink. As you can see, I've used it a lot. And the dupe for that I have found, which a lot of people know about actually, is Milani's, what are these called? Colour Statement lipsticks, I think, in number 26 Nude Cream or Nude Crème. I'll swatch them on my hand for you just so you can see, but like I said, I will do up close swatches. They're not like 100% identical, but they're pretty close. I love the Milani lipsticks. The MAC ones in Australia are $36, which is outrageous, and the Milani ones, I got mine off Beauty Joint I think for like $5, so very affordable. That is the MAC one and that is the Milani one. Another MAC lipstick I have a dupe for is MAC's Ruby Woo. It's a really nice blue tone red, so it really makes your teeth very white, and it is very matte. I had a lot of people say it's hard to apply, but I don't find it that hard to apply. I actually really like it, and it stays on all day. Like if I put this on in the morning, go to work and work like an 8-hour day or whatever, I don't have to touch it once this stays on. And the dupe that I have for that is from Australis. It is their Go Long Way lipstick in the shade Diva, which I actually had before I got Ruby Woo, and this is like my all-time favourite red. So that is Diva and that is Ruby Woo. So as you can see, they are pretty much identical. So this one here is Ruby Woo and this one is the Australis one, Diva, and they're actually both matte. So yeah, if you can't get your hands on the MAC one or you want to save a little bit of money, go for the Australis one because it is amazing, just as long wearing. It doesn't dry out your lips at all. Like, it is probably my favourite red lipstick that I own. Now, you know how I mentioned before that I did a makeup clear out and got rid of some of my makeup? For some reason I cannot find the dupe that I have for this one, so I must have given it away. I had it for a very long time, but this is LimeCrime's Babette, and I'm pretty sure if you go back to an old video, I think it was products I regret buying or something like that, this was in that because it was exactly the same as a really cheap Wet n Wild lipstick that I already had, and I didn't realise they were exactly the same, and this was expensive. And I'm pretty sure I do swatch them next to each other in that video or something like that, so check that out if you want to actually see a swatch. But yeah, so this is LimeCrime's Babette, and the one that is like literally identical is Wet n Wild's matte lipstick. I can't remember exactly what they call it, the Mega Gloss lipstick, something like that. They're matte ones in just Peachy. It is literally exactly identical to this. So those are all the lipsticks that I have. I'm going to move on to blushes. I've got 2 blush dupes. The Balm's Frat Boy, which is just a very nice like kind of peachy, coral-ish colour. And the dupe that I have for that is Jordana's Touch of Pink. So if you look at them side by side, they look pretty identical, like pretty close. The Balm's one was, how much is it in Australia? $28 around, it's 20 something dollars. This one I think was like $3. I bought it online for like $3. So yes, they are very similar as you can see. I do really love the Jordana blushes. They're definitely one of my favourite drugstore ones. And I didn't realise how similar these were until I was going through all my makeup. Tarte blush in Mirage. Now this was a limited edition blush. I think it came out in like a Christmas set that I bought like from Sephora. It's a very nice, just like neutral pink with a little bit of shimmer in it. And I was just going through my makeup before this video just to see if I could find any more, and I found this one, which is another Jordana blush. Or Jordana, however you want to say it. That is the Tarte one there, and that is the Jordana one. The Tarte one is a little bit more shimmery, but overall they're pretty similar. They're both like a muted, like neutral, like palish, browny pink. That was a great description. But yes, they are both similar. This Tarte one is like my new favourite blush. It introduced me to shimmery blushes, and I was like all about matte blushes. All about matte. And yeah, I actually really like this one, surprisingly. But yeah, like I said, I didn't even tell you the name. This Jordana one is called Sandalwood. It's number 33. Duh. Okay, so yes, Jordana blush in Sandalwood is a dupe for the Tarte Mirage. So if you like the look of this, I don't think they sell it anymore, so you can always go pick up the Jordana one. Now I just want to throw out, there is an MUA, the Undress Me palettes, dupes for the Urban Decay Naked palettes, like colour wise, not quality wise. I did have one of them, but I just recently gave it to a friend because I never use it. So I'm going to jump into the rest of the eyeshadows that I have. This is my little like Z palette. It has my Makeup Geek eyeshadows and then my MAC ones. So the dupe I have is for a MAC eyeshadow. They look kind of different in the pan. The Makeup Geek one looks a little bit more silvery, but like swatched next to each other they look pretty much identical. So this is MAC's Satin Taupe, and then this one is Makeup Geek's Prom Night. And yeah, honestly, I prefer Makeup Geek eyeshadows. They're just a lot smoother and they're a lot easier to apply. Out of the two, I do prefer the Makeup Geek one. Like, I reach for my Makeup Geek eyeshadows over my MAC ones, but these are pretty much identical. In Australia, MAC eyeshadows are very expensive. I think they're about $26, something like that. These Makeup Geek ones are $6. So yeah, very big difference there, and they're practically identical. My next dupe is for another MAC eyeshadow. This is MAC All the Glitters, and the dupe for that is in my Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. And just a little side note, when I was grabbing all my stuff out of my makeup collection for this video, I actually dropped 3 palettes, like knocked them off my table onto my tiles, which is very hard, and they did not shatter at all, so I'm very impressed. Like, one of them cracked a little bit, but yeah, I'm pretty impressed that they didn't break because I had a little like mini hardtack for a second. Anyway, the MAC All That Glitters eyeshadow, this is a pretty much spot on dupe for it right there. It's the Eyelid shade. They're pretty much identical, and Wet n Wild eyeshadows are actually smoother than the MAC ones, and they are like dirt cheap. They are so affordable. Like yeah, the ones in the pots in Australia are freaking expensive. Like, they are expensive. So yes, those ones are pretty much identical. The next one I have a dupe for is from my Naked palette, and it is Urban Decay's Sin. And another dupe for that is actually from Wet n Wild again. Wet n Wild's pretty on point with the eyeshadows, although I wish they would come out with some more eyeshadow colours. Like, I've already got all the ones that I like. So the dupe for that is this Eyelid shade, and they are like identical dupes. Like, identical, spot on dupes. And even quality wise, they're pretty much the same. Like, Wet n Wild eyeshadows are amazing, and so are Urban Decay ones. But yeah, they're pretty much the same. I have one more dupe, and that is for the famous eyeshadow that is Stila Kittens. It's this nice, really gorgeous, like shimmery metallic champagne colour. And I was so surprised that I found a dupe for this. I actually found it in a sleek palette that I own, and I honestly rarely even use this. Oh, they're so hard to open. Ow. And it is, oh, this is the sleek palette in Au Naturel. Yeah, that's what it's called. So this is the Stila Kitten, and then this is the dupe. I don't know how well I'm showing that, but pretty much they are like identical, and the sleek eyeshadow is super pigmented and super creamy. But because these are so dark, I actually don't get that much use out of this palette. But yes, they are like identical. So those are all the dupes that I have found. If you have any dupes that you know of, let me know below, because I love hearing about them. I always love saving a little bit of money when I can. Hopefully I will be back now, like I'll be around a little bit more. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.